Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. Not awake. I've had one sip of coffee myself. Coffee, not copy. Coffee myself this morning. Did I sleep in? It's only 7:30. Atlanta, Nana. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, I didn't sleep in. I've been up for a little over an hour. I am tired though. Good morning, Melissa J. Oh, Lisa. You're talking about Lisa sleeping in. Gotcha. Lisa H, Lana, Nana. And Rebecca, Mary Ann. Not even one sip, huh? You're on your second cup and eating turkey soup for breakfast. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's Friday, but I'm like, I need to wake up. I need to wake up. So I finished my Tunisian pot holder, which I like it. I forgot to do this part, so it's knotted onto it, but the tails are inside. All my tails are inside. It's a squishy, thick pot holder. This would definitely be usable as a pot holder. So there is the seamed up side. I want to figure out how to do this after you bind off, because this unfinished row right here just feels weird. Just looks weird. And then you got that side. That's the side you start with. This is the seam you start with. This one right here. The stripes turned out super cute. And it's cute. It's cute. Oopsies. Okay. I was told I will only need one of these, so I'm going to put one up. I won't need all of the other ones because it's like, you know, little bits. No worries, Steven. Oh. The first thing I grabbed, y'all, was the... That does not happen very often, but y'all, I got it. I got it on camera. 40 of the 80 rows done on the middle part of the bag last night. 80 rows? Good grief. Oh, on the bag strap. That's got to be the strap. Yep. Or the side of the bag. Never mind. Goodness. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. It is a very thick hot pad. The Tunisian version. Definitely, I like the Tunisian version. I just want to figure out the seaming part better. I have not finished the floppy cat. No, I have not. It's one of those quick projects. That's why I haven't finished it. But I will. I got plenty of time. The only reasons I'm focusing on the other things right now, like this purse bag thingy, is because my sister does not live with me. So if I have to mail it to her, I want to get it done as soon as I can so I can mail it off to her and get it to her before Christmas. She's an hour away. I could go drive it over to her, but yeah, the side part, yeah, connects the two main parts. Yeah. Oh, Steven, I hear you. I don't take meds without any food on my stomach. Like, I just am. I know some is okay, but I'm leery. I'm leery of that, so I just say, I'm going to eat before I do anything else. Okay, so 5mm crochet hook. We'll just go with this one. magic ring. And it calls for chain 3 and 11 double crochets. I'm gonna do my stacked single crochet for my first one instead of a chain 3, because I like my stacked single instead of a chain 3. 2. French fries and a Coke, they help everything. Yay! All ready for the market, the last market of the year. That's awesome. 5. So all you have to do today is just crochet on whatever you want, right? So I went to the store yesterday to get the stuff to make the turkey soup, and oh my gosh, ended up cooking it way too late, and so and you know, the meat was dry. That stunk, but I ended up having to wait till I got back to eat, and then my daughter took food with her because it was just barely getting done by the time we left. And anyway, I went to the store. I picked up some Scooters Caramelicious coffee. So they have a type of coffee there called Caramelicious that you can get, but they put like ice cream and stuff in it, or whatever they put in theirs. And they have this one out right now that's called a candy cane mocha latte or something like that. A candy cane mocha. And well, not always, but the 2 or 3 times I've been to Scooters in the last month or so, I've gotten the candy cane mocha hot. A large candy cane mocha hot. A large hot candy cane mocha. I need to tell them hot before I tell them anything else, because they need to know if you're doing a hot, blended, or iced. But anyway, I bought the Caramelicious flavored coffee, Scooters branded, and then I had picked up peppermint mocha creamer, and I mixed the two together this morning, and y'all, that is almost spot on to the Scooters coffee that I got. It's pretty tasty. It's a little different, but it's tasty. Oh, 2 loads of towels in the machines. My goodness. What, buddy? Chili, tossed salad, and cornbread. Ooh. Cornbread and chili don't really go together for me. But that's just me. Here in my neck of the woods, we do chili with cinnamon rolls. All right, 3, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Well, candy canes are peppermint, right? So I didn't say. Did I say candy cane creamer? Peppermint mocha creamer. It tastes like the candy cane mocha latte thing that I get from the coffee place. Oh, my eyes. Itchy and watery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Good morning, Tamby. You grew up with cornbread and chili. Yeah, Now, I like cornbread, but I grew up in the South, and so I do like cornbread on occasion. I'm not a huge fan of cornbread, but I do like it. So yeah, but no, here in my neck of the woods, we do cinnamon rolls with our chili. And our chili is not normal chili, I don't think. I don't know. Nope. No cornbread. Cornbread, I had cornbread with trying to think when we had cornbread. It wasn't with breakfasts. Peanut butter and chili? Ugh. Cornbread. When did we, like, seafood? Did we have it with our, no, not with our seafood. Gumbo. It was like with the gumbos and the stews and things. We put beans in our chili too. Ugh. That just, I'm sorry, but y'all, that sounds gross. Peanut butter and jelly and, yeah, no. I'm a weird mixed bag of person here because I grew up, I was born on the West Coast. I grew up in the South, and I live in the Midwest now. All I'm missing, well, hold on. Now, I did have some East Coast in there too when I lived for the military. So I just like a little bit of everything, I guess. Ugh. There's my eye watering. Sorry, hold on. I don't know if there's anything I got from the West Coast because I was too young for all that. Because by the time I lived in the South, I was like 5 or 6. Or my dad's family was. Cornbread with a split. See, even that is okay to me. Like some sort of soup, but not chili. It was like, maybe it was chili. But like a stew or like a gumbo or something, you know? Yeah, so I like my sweet tea. They don't do, you know, I will pat all the restaurants around here on the back because they actually make sweet tea the right way. That they put in their kettles, you know, for the big production of it at the restaurants. They actually do them decent. McDonald's, and there's a Raising Cane's here. They do their sweet tea pretty good. But like the little mom and pop restaurants, they don't know what sweet tea is around here. Well, they're learning, but last I knew, they don't. Cornbread and fried chicken. Now, there's a place here. It may be a national restaurant. I'm not sure. What is it called? It's a barbecue place. I don't know if it is a big store, a big restaurant. It's a barbecue place, and it's not the one I'm thinking of. It's not the, anyway, it's a barbecue place, and you can get what's called, man, my brain is not working. They put mac and cheese on the bottom, and then they put their barbecue meat on top of it. Definitely get some sweet tea out for those Alabamas. Although there are people in the South that are going to the unsweet tea because of all the sugar in the sweet tea. No, it's not Dallas barbecue. Is it Dickie's? I want to say it's like a Dickie's. can't remember, but it's like a Frito Mac or not Frito Mac, but like a barbecue mac or something like that. It's actually pretty good. Putting this mac and cheese with your barbecue on top. It's actually not barbecue sauce, the meat. Your barbecue meat, not just sauce. Yes. Yes, Melissa. The cornbread in the cast iron skillet. Yes. A little bit of honey. Gotta have some honey. That's how I like to do my cornbread. I had to have some honey on it. I love how we can get into conversations like this. It's so fun. All right, so slip stitch, join with a slip stitch. I haven't even finished my first round of this bag yet. Page 1 is done because there's only one round on it. I don't want to chain 3. 2 double crochets. Hold on. Identify first 3 double crochet increase. All increases henceforth. Henceforth. I love how they put that in here. Henceforth. Grammy, read it. Like, it's good. Like, if the mac and cheese is done the right way, and then the barbecue meat, like brisket or something. Oh, it's good. I think you might actually like it. You could always make sweet tea, regular tea, or I say regular tea. Sweet tea, unsweet tea, lemonade, and water. Those are staples everywhere, it seems like. Just make like 1 gallon of each one. Okay, identify first 3 double crochet increase. I don't have an increase. I'm on round 2. Why does it say that? Oh, because I skipped over round 1. That's why. Okay, so I did the magic ring. That's not even round 1. I haven't even done round 1 yet. I just did the foundation, I guess. Okay, so there's a chain 3 at the beginning. And then oh, hold on. My brain hurts. Hold on. 3 double crochet increases in next 3 stitches. Oh, this is to make the ovally shape. Okay. 3 double crochet increase. Always go in middle. Okay. Okay, so do 1 double crochet in the next. My head hurts. Well, that works too. I mean, water and coffee is really all you need when you're hunting. Yeah. Yep, nope, that makes sense. Yeah. I have to sneeze. I wonder if that's that sneeze that came around and never came the other day. It went away again. Okay, so 3 double crochet increase in next 3 stitches. So 3 double crochets in each of the next 3. So 9 over the next 3. Goes through a gallon of tea a day in the summer. Oof. Oh, that works. Yeah, so that way they can bring their own drinks. Yep. That's awesome, Rebecca. You got it figured out. Better than me. Because you're in the thick of it, so. Okay, so I did the 3 double crochets. Okay. And just 3 individual ones. My eyes are like heavy. My head hurts a little bit. I'm not a fan of tea in any form. I really want to get into drinking tea. Because the ginger tea is really good with honey in it. Okay, it's not really good to drink, just like to sip on, but like it's really good for an antiviral tea, and I swear by that stuff. I tried to get my daughter to drink it yesterday. She got about half of it, and she's like, "Oh, I can't do it anymore." I probably didn't put enough honey in it, if I had to guess. Because there's a lot of benefits to teas. That's why I want to get into drinking them. Like I hate to be blasphemous, but I would love to switch out my coffee for green tea because it's a little bit better for you healthy wise. Because I could sweeten the poo out of tea with honey. And I buy a local honey, so that way I'm getting, when it's mixed into a hot drink, I don't know that you're getting much of the benefits from it, but I buy it, one, to support the local business, and two, to maybe hopefully get the benefits of consuming local honey. Yep. Ginger tea is good for a lot of stuff. But yep, it's a good antiviral if you're not aware of that. For like Melissa, seriously, go buy you some ginger tea and drink it with some honey. It's not the greatest tasting, but let me tell you what, it'll help knock whatever this is going on out of you quicker. It's an antiviral, and I swear by that stuff. I know, that's why I said I don't want to be blasphemous. Julie, I almost called you Lizzie for some reason. Brain is seriously off kilter this morning. Oh, wow. Whew, got the chills. Where am I at here? All right, one more set of 3. Y'all, I have 18 more rows left on my mom's blanket, and I would be down to 12 rows at this point if I had done the amount of work that I did yesterday without having frogged. Like, okay, so I might have done 2 rows and then realized I needed to frog. So, and then I did those 5 rows back. So I did 7 rows technically yesterday on my mom's blanket. So that would have put me at 10 or 11 rows left on this thing. But I had the first 2 or 3 rows of one chocolate brown block on it. That was a different dye lot of that same color, and you could see it. But that's not what made me frog it. I was just going to keep going. What made me frog it is I got to the 5th row of that block, and I was doing my popcorns, and I was getting down to the last 4, the last 3. I should have had a popcorn here. It was landing here. It was landing 1 or 2 spots too soon, and I was like, what is going on here? Why is this not lining up? And then when I looked at the front, I was like, there's something weird about this area right here. And not knowing exactly, because I was like trying to count and see if I could count the stitches, and they were coming up right, but somehow I got off. Well, I said, well, looks like I'll be frogging regardless. So I frogged I had these little bobbin things, and I wrapped the yarn on it as I frogged each section. And then when I got to the part that was that different dye lot that was only like the 2 or 3 rows, I just pulled that out and put it on the floor. When I got to the knot of the 2 different dye lots, I cut at the knot, and then just threw the one lot number that was different on the floor and just kind of bunched it up into, it was like enough to do like, I don't know, I don't have it, it's upstairs, it's it's not even enough to do a hat or even half of a finger, maybe half of a fingerless glove, maybe, is what it is. And Melissa, yeah, she did say to frog it. Well, yeah, I ended up frogging it because I had to. You showed your son, he said, right, yeah. Yeah, ginger with honey is amazing for the virals. Well, honey's not bad, but like it's mixed in with it sweetens the ginger tea. The ginger tea, ooh, it is bitter. Like it is, and it almost burns. But that burning sensation, to me, I might be weird, but it feels good. If that makes sense. Like I don't know if it's a burning sensation, but like it's not a hot spicy, but it's like it's hard to explain unless you try it. But it's good. The warm honey tea though feels good on your throat, and it does help knock those virals out of you. I swear by it. Anytime I get I start losing my voice or whatever, I like whip up some of that tea, and 1 or 2 times a day I drink a cup of that, and I drink it quick because it's not exactly the best tasting. Yes, Lana, Nana, go get you some ginger tea and get some honey to sweeten it. And honey's good for, your body. Let's see. One no overstraight. That must be my slip stitch. I don't like it when my slip stitch is so giant that it looks like another stitch. Oh, because there's 2 there. Okay, never mind. What was I saying though before that? Let's see. Oh yeah, so the blanket. I frogged it back out, and then I started back on it again. I got 3 of the 5 rows done. Maybe 6 rows. I don't know. Because I always try to do, actually, no, I think it was 5. Whatever it was. I ended up getting back up to, because my daughter had a late night last night with dance. We don't get home till 9:30 after dance. And so she needed to eat something for dinner because she didn't eat the soup that she took with her, the turkey vegetable stuff. So I was like, well, you need to eat something before you go to bed. You don't need to be going to bed on an empty stomach. So she ate like some applesauce and granola bar, and maybe not a granola bar, cheese stick, just, some snacky stuff. And so while she ate that, I sat there and crocheted the last 2 rows that I had frogged out. So yeah, the amount of work I put into the blanket, I could have been very close to being done with it today or the next day or 2. That stinks. Yeah, that ginger tea, I tell you what, it's not the best tasting stuff in the world, but it does help. Yeah, no, I don't get the honey and the bear. I get the honey I have is actually, it says local honey on it, is what it's called. Not raw. It says local honey on it. It's in a bear, but it's not that bear brand, that you're talking about, but it's if you look on the back, it's produced locally. So yeah, I don't buy the branded one. I buy, they use the same bottles as the the one that you're talking about, but it's actually honey. It's real honey. Anyway, okay, now I finally finished the first round. Okay, round 2. I'm going to chain 1 and do a stack single crochet. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Hold on a second. Good morning, Sharon and Debbie. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I bet. That's awesome, Rebecca. We used to have a beehive here, but the people that were doing it aren't doing it anymore, at least on our property. They're just doing it on theirs. Ginger snap cookies. I don't think so, but hey, if it makes you feel better, go ahead and try. Okay, identify the first 3 double crochet. Hold on, I'm going to do 2 double crochets first and then read that. Now this direction makes sense. Identify the first 3 double crochet increase, all increases henceforth and forevermore. No, she just says henceforth. Are stitched into the middle stitch of the previous row's 3 double crochet. Okie dokie then. So I skip. Why? Oh, never mind. It's okay. I'm good. That's what I was thinking, Rebecca. Indulge away, Melissa. I'm pretty sure they're not going to help with what we're saying. But hey, like I said, if it makes you feel better, go ahead and indulge. You have our permission. Y'all, if my hair was not so staticky this morning, it would not be pulled back in a ponytail because it's nice and like washed and brushed and everything. But I was like, ugh, I don't like static. And I just hate the static coming around to the front of my face. Good morning, Erlina. I know. I was just making sure I was in the right spot because I was like, supposed to land in the middle one. And my 2 double crochets landed on the first one. And I was like, But then I looked at their picture and it's the same. So I'm good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I said, that tea's not, it's a doozy, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Can I just do an extended half double? Not extended half double. Can I just do an extended double? Because it's the same thing. It's the same height.
Why do I get up? It's like 8:02. 8:05.
Just to get you guys up so you're not in bed till 9 o'clock.
You called me right as I woke up.
I know. The fact that you guys responded as quickly, you were just waking up. I'm so sorry, Debbie. Yes, prayers. Okay. I just want to do an extended double. 1 treble and the next 2. But I'll listen, I suppose. I mean, I've already changed up the chain 3 beginning. A 3 double crochet increase. Oh, it does land in the right spot. Nice. So who wants to line this bag for me? Because I want it sewn. Because I don't want to glue. I don't know. I don't trust the glue. One double treble in the next two. Yes, much love and hugs. Starting a new skein here, so I'm having to pull a bunch out at a time. Yeah. I cannot imagine what you guys go through with that, but moving on. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Yarn, whips, crochet hooks. Can I mail mine to your mom too? I don't. Yeah, I'm not a sewer. Sewing was just never in my wheelhouse. Like, I don't know, never really got it figured out. Never really got into it. I did a little bit of it with sewing like 2 pieces of fabric together to make cloth wipe thingies for my daughter when she was a baby. So yeah, no, I never got into the whole sewing. I really want to get started on my daughter's pants because I'm telling you right now, I have a feeling I'm not going to get those done in time. So like, I still need to get my granny squares done for my blanket and then start working on that the last couple weeks of December. Melissa, I will pay you to line my bag since you know how to sew. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do because it needs to be lined for her to be able to, and I want her to be able to use it as a bag, like a purse. And lining it would help it to not stretch. And there is a lining on the bag strap as well. I even ordered the same. I clicked on the link that she had when I was in the PDF. I clicked on the hardware and I bought the same oil spilled rainbowy colored hardware that this person uses. This is true, but it's all those. She wants blues and things. There's a little bit of blue in it. It's not very much blue. It's pouring outside. I'm so sorry. It is still, eerily still outside for me. And it is 23. Where am I at here? Okay, so I just did my 2 trebles, a 3 double crochet increase. I can definitely see how this can work up quickly when you're paying attention to it. And then 2 trebles again. I mean, I don't mind doing the trebles, but I like the extended double crochets because then you don't have to, whip it around a couple times there. Our weekend went from having snow in the forecast to no snow in the forecast. I don't know. I don't know if it's changed since then. I don't remember where I stopped here now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's the 5. 3 double crochet increase. Trebles. Increase. Trebles. Okay, so I'm on that increase. Okay. Oh, I bet. Yeah, the bus stops here in the Midwest, my goodness, let me tell you what, they gotta be cold right now. For those kids, those school kids too. That's not, what in the world? If I do my trebles, I don't have any more stitches left to do 3 double crochets. I must have messed something here. Hold on. I gotta go back around here. Okay, so there's that. 1, 2, 3 double increase, treble, trebles, increase, trebles, and then the 5, 3 double crochet, trebles, 3 double crochet, trebles, 3 double crochet. I don't have room for the 2 trebles and the 3 doubles. So, Rebecca, do I just do 2 doubles to make up that 5 doubles on the side like I have on the other side? Good morning, Kendall. Because technically for it to be on the same as the other side, I just need to put 2 doubles there. She needs to get that fixed. Have you emailed her or anything? I might have to email her and be like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but your round 2 is wrong. It don't work. You just didn't do the last. But see, the thing is for it to match the other side, it's just 2 doubles. So there's 3, 3, and 3. 2 treble, 2 treble, 5. So 3, 3. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do 2 doubles there. That way it matches the other side. Because that's what it feels like it's doing. It feels like it's just matching the side to side. One end matches the other end, and one side matches the other side. Good morning, Mama Swift. Ooh, Mama Swift, did you see my bag? My luck of the draw bag? I actually went ahead and did the black on it. I don't know why I'm showing you like you're the one that made the pattern, but you're because you're the one that does the luck of the draw. I'm like, oh, I gotta show you my progress. So I actually went ahead and put black on it. I think it looks fine. I just gotta put white on top, and it'll help finish this in. And then the last, what is it, 5 colors that you pick, which I'm two colors behind at this point. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. So the last 5 colors that are drawn are going to be my strap. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do my strap, but I'm going to finish off the bag with white, so that way it does that. It bookends it in. And then let's see, who else did I miss? So I kept the black. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to keep the black because I didn't like how this was turning out. It didn't, yes, it kind of sort of ties the colors together, but they're too different. The yellows were just way off, and I was just like, I got it on there, and I got about 2/3 to 3/4 around of that round done, and I went, I am not digging the way this looks. So I said, we're just gonna go with the black. I put the black on and went, oh, that doesn't look that bad. So You could do a striped strap with the rest of the colors. Oh, I could. Are you saying like do a long strap and go stripes like this? Or I was kind of thinking like Jax did, like where she went like this and made a thick, how'd she say it? A thick strap. I can't say how she says it. A thick strap. Okay, round 3. I gotta catch up on my blanket though that I'm working on. I haven't put any progress on it since week 5. Yeah, I'm done with week 4. I gotta put week 5 and 6 and now 7. It happens to me every luck of the draw. I always get 2 to 3 weeks behind on things because I do all the other things. You would do it the long way? Yeah. You know what I might do? Ooh. I might... For some reason, I saw a short or a video where they did the moss stitch for a bag, but they did the moss stitch, like they did it normally, but they made it in a long rectangle. Like they worked it like this, where they just went back and forth, right? And then they took it and turned it on its side, folded it, seamed it up on the bottom and the side, and left the top, the top open for the bag. And somehow, because of the construction of moss stitch, when you stretch it this way, it pulls itself together and fills those holes in that it creates. Somehow, like I have to find that video to show you guys. It's just kind of cool they do it. But when you stretch it the other way, it doesn't do anything. But like when you stretch it its long way, it like the stitches kind of condense down into each other and they like fill in the holes. So I was thinking I could do the moss stitch that way, and because then when it stretches, it'll be, well, I don't need the holes to not be there in the strap. I'm just trying to figure out how I want the strap to look. Like what stitches do I want to use? Do I want to use the same stitches I'm using in the bag? Because I'm doing an iris stitch one round, twins in a stitch the next round. And that's all I'm doing. It's just not a V-stitch, but a twins in like just 2 stitches in one. And then I'm taking the iris and sticking it in between the twin, and then skipping the next twin and going to the next twin. Party in my house. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna do a stack single crochet. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do for the strap. What stitches? All right, 3 double crochets. 2 and 3, and then increase. Basically a granny stitch. Good morning. And I apologize, I'm bad with names. Is it Trish or Trisha? With an A or without an A? I can never remember for some reason. I feel like it's Trish with an A. Well, tell your son I said hi and to stop calling you during my live. Be like, this is exactly like this. She says hi, real nice and sweet, and then get into the mom voice going, but she says stay off her, stop calling her live. Okay. A treble. I want to replace the trebles, but I'm just going to keep them trebles. In the next 4 stitches. Oh my goodness. Trebles in the next 10 stitches. 2. My brain is on my mom's blanket upstairs right now. Like, I just want to work on it, but I can't move it, y'all. I can't move it. because right now it still has loosey-goosey yarn on top of it from the frogging yesterday. Even though I'm back to where I frogged out, like I put all that back on, but I still have a bunch of yarn on top that it's like, ugh, I don't want to move the bag. I don't want to move the stuff. It's just, what do you tell him? I said, say, Amber says hi, but stop calling her in her live. I'm glad you guys love me and stick around. 23 eyeballs. Oof. I couldn't get that many people on my live to sell jewelry. And this is amazing. That you guys are just here hanging out with me. I love it. I don't like attention, but I do. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't want the attention, but I feel like this is different, I guess. Like, you're not here in the room with me. I don't know. Calling me out, I guess. I don't know. It's right there. 4 and then an increase. Okay. I would much prefer to do this with the extended doubles. I'm just going to keep complaining, Rebecca, about the extended doubles. I like the extended doubles. Jaxie has given me a new love. My extended doubles. I love them. 3 double crochet increase and then trebles in the next 4. I don't mind, like I said, doing the trebles. I just would prefer to do the extended doubles. Because I'm pretty sure they give you the same height, but you just don't have to yarn over twice before you start the stitch. You just work a double, but you do yarn through 3 times. But you yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Tell him he gets you all the rest of the time. I get you for this little bit of time in the morning. That's it. I keep losing where I'm at. Like I got one side done here, and I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I did 1 and then 3, and then the increase, my trebles, my increase, my trebles. Okay, another increase. The part I'm working on is all half doubles. Ooh, yeah, this pattern is very simple, for sure. It's not too complicated, to be honest. 7 doubles. 1. And I'm very particular on counts, too. So you'll hear, that's why I count out loud a lot of times. 3, 4, 5. My daughter was asking how I did my popcorns on my blanket last night. I said, darling, this whole blanket is single crochets. She goes, no. How are you doing the like, are you doing like trebles or something like that? I said, no. The whole blanket is single crochets. That's it. The popcorns are literally made with 4 single crochets in one spot. And then you join the tops together. You pull your hook out and you go into the first one of the 4. Put your hook back into the loop that you took off your hook. Pull it through, and there you go. You got a bottle of popcorn. It's 4 single crochets in one spot. So yes, it's all single crochets. And I am on my last 18 rows, y'all. I think there's 110 stitches across the row. So what is that? If I do 1 stitch per stitch, that's 1,000, right? No, 1,800. 1,800 stitches, and that's not including the popcorns with the extra 3 in them. So probably around 2,000 stitches left. Sounds like a lot, but it's only 18 rows. All single. I know, but wait till you see what it looks like when it's finished. It's taken me over a year to finish this blanket. Not because it's all single crochets. Well, okay, because it's all single crochets. But it's not taking me that long to work on it because it, because it only builds up a little at a time. It's just because it's single crochets. All single crochets. Like, there's literally one chain. I chain up one at the end of every row to start the next row. But it turns out really pretty. You just got to have the determination and focus and motivation to finish it. 3 double crochet increase. Treble. That's why I balk at a lot of the single crochet stuff. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't mind single crochets, but that's a lot. Torture stitch. It's only a torture stitch if you have to do it so many times. And there's 200 plus rows on this blanket. And it's not taller than me yet. And I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. It hasn't gotten above my head that I know of. I think it's like in here somewhere. Tall. And I'm 5'4". Us non-amigurumi makers, we're sitting over here going, ugh, single crochets, ew. And all the other ladies, see all over there with the amis, you're like, that's our bread and butter. 2 more. Focus. I haven't finished this round yet. I'm on round 3. Technically round 4, because we had the first round to start it, which I don't know why that's not counted as a round, but it is what it is and how she does it. So she designed, this person designed it, so I wasn't in their head when they designed it, so I don't know what they were thinking. That's what I was thinking. You almost exclusively use single crochets, Rebecca. See, I'm a blanket person, so. The back loop single crochet, I know, right? You would change it to a half double. Yep. Yeah, I have this little itch in me to make a pot holder with the thermal stitch, and I'm thinking, I don't really want to do it in single crochet. You can do the thermal stitch in half double and doubles, so I might just try the half double and see how that goes. And the half double, Melissa, this is half double in the back loop. It worked out pretty quick too. It is a little holier. Like I can see my computer screen through it, but if I look through one of the holes, but I have to it's almost like a peephole, a teeny tiny little peephole. But yeah, the half doubles are nice. Okay, where am I at? Oh boy, I need to focus. 4 and then, oh my gosh, I need to stop doing this. All right, so there's my 7, then my increase, then my trebles, and my increase. Okay, so I'm on the trebles again. That trebles. That one right there. Oh, I can't wait for a chiropractor this afternoon. I'm really loving the school that they're doing. I hope we stick with it because I can see once my youngest gets to a point where he can be trusted just, like this much to do his school on his own, where I'm not sitting there watching him, to where I can get stuff done while they're doing school. But most of the time I sit at the table and either I'm doing the school with my youngest, that's how we used to do, which I'm okay with doing. But now we've transitioned into doing it online, and so I sit there and make sure he's going, and he does it anyway. He would do it anyway. It's just I want to make sure he's slowing down because he's trying to go too fast through things. So I need to sit there and just make sure. And I also want to listen to it and make sure there's not something in there that I don't want him to learn, or if I need to say, hey, this is what they're saying, this blah, or like, I kind of want to listen in so like I can see if it's teaching him the reading. That's where I'm worried about, is him. Not that he's not going to be able to. He'll be able to read eventually. It's just I want it to make sure that it's instructing him like he's he's learning how to read from it. Oh my goodness! I wish I could overnight you mine because it's supposed to be here today. I think. Let me double check. 8:30. Yay! I still have half an hour. Although the last half hour, now that I say that's going to go like that. I have like a crap ton of orders coming today. I've got, let's see. I think all this, it's not, arriving Sunday. Okay, arriving today, arriving today, arriving today, arriving today, arriving today, arriving today. Here goes, that's a different cat. That cat looked like it had, hold on a second. Either it's the same cat that got a haircut or it's a different one. It ran off. It ran off too fast. Sorry. All right, so arriving today, arriving today, arriving today, arriving today. Oh, arriving today. Yeah, my swivel hardware should be here today. It says arriving today. You think you need the strap hardware even before I can crochet? Yeah, I think so, because from what it looks like, you attach the hardware. Ouch. You crochet single crochets around the clasp open. Not the clasp opening, but the ring that's part of it. Yeah, and then you start the strap. But how do you attach the other one? It just shows you how to do crochet. Do this twice for both clasps. Yeah. The Tamagotchi bag. Yeah, that's what I'm starting. Well, that's the inside. This is what the outside looks like. It's the same. All right, 3 double crochet increase. Yeah, so the increases are pretty much going to be worked in all. Okay. Once I can get that set in my head, then it's easier to figure out where I'm at. And then 3 double crochets. Yeah, round 2 needs to be fixed because round 3 works out just fine. Yeah, this cat that walked by, it looked like this fluffy one that normally walks by, but it looked like it had a haircut. So I was trying to see if it was the same cat, that maybe somebody actually, it's somebody's cat, that they gave it a shave. But then I was like, it looks different. So it wasn't fluffy like the other one was. Okay, so what I'm confused about is you start the strap on the hardware, but how about the other one? How do you put the other one on? Oh, okay, it says do this twice for both clasps. So you just, okay, so what they're doing is you actually crochet 16 single crochets into the opening of the hardware clasp with the ring, not the clasp itself, and you finish it off like you. But then you start the strap from one of them, and you attach to the other one. So the long strap to the stitches we made. So yeah, so the long, you sew it onto the other one. I think what I might do is actually attach it with slip stitches. I wonder how that would work. Instead of sewing it, you know, slip stitch it to it and see, you know, it's not like I can't undo it. I might do that. This is the part I'm not sure, like the zipper and then sewing the stuff on like the strap and the liner. I'm like, I need someone who will be able to do that. So before, yeah, I'm sure she would. I'm sure she will enjoy that. Okay, round 4. Like I said, my brain is stuck on my mom's blanket up there because I'm like, I want to finish it because I'm so close to being done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but I also need to read all the way through it and like not overthink it because I'm like, until I got to it, it's like, oh, do this twice for both clasps. Because I would sit here going, oh, how am I supposed to do both of these? Basically, you're just crocheting those single, kind of like those, you know, those little pins that are going around with the 10 single crochets on it. Y'all, we could make millions of dollars with those things. Well, maybe not millions, but thousands. We could all put, you know, we all got scrap yarn. We can go get those little safety pins and put like, you know, 10 single crochets on it and call it a day. It is a paid pattern. I don't remember how much I paid. Alyssa InDesigns. Frizzy, do you have the pattern? Do you know where it's at? I think Frizzy's my only moderator in here. I could search it for you guys if you want me to. I got a Christmas song stuck in my head. I bought this thing a long time ago. I bought this back in June. Wow, I've had this thing that long? I bought it with like some other patterns though. It's an $8 pattern. No, it's $10, sorry. But you can get, if you put it in your cart and leave it there long enough, you might get a little bit of % off. All right, so here is, there's a way to share this, but, or do I just have to copy the link? Purchase, that's my purchases. I just want this. There's a way to share these things. This link is really long. There's got to be a way to copy the link for this. I want to share it with people. Or maybe I just, you know what, I'll just take the... Oh, I can't figure it out. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Did Marion go back? Maybe. It's Alyssa in Designs, but Frizzy put the link in the chat too. It's that right there. Okay. It'd be nice if this would start pulling out, you know. Oh, y'all, she's due to have a baby. It's coming soon. Oh no! It's a yarn baby! Oh, look! Isn't she pretty? Yeah, or I could just leave it like the yarn barf. I don't want to pull that out because like now it's pulling from the center. It looks really bad. Sorry, I'm weird. All right, 4 and then 3 double crochet increase. I don't know. Maybe I can have my husband help me because he knows how to do the whole like bobbins and like getting the sewing machine started. Maybe he can help me. She was due to have a yarn baby, and so you guys got to see it live on screen. My purple yarn gave birth to the yarn baby. Or get sick. I don't know which one you want to say. Yarn barf or yarn baby. I like yarn baby better than yarn barf. All right, treble 6. Just remember, Steven, if you do this pattern, that round 2 is messed up. It is there. It says 1 treble in the next 2 stitches and then 3 double crochets. You really just need to put 2 double crochets at the end after the last increase. You only need to put 2 double crochets in to finish the round. Did I tell you my head still hurts? So I'm being weird. Nah, that does not. That yeah. I kind of like that. I'm not laying flat. It's all bunchy. All right. Did I do my 6? No, I've only done 5. There's 6 and then 3 increase. One, 2, 3. It's just one of those, like, it's not a headache per se, but it's one of those, it's like right here. I just want to do this. Like, that's all I want to do. Just close my eyes. Not like it's not that the lights are bright or anything, it's just. Four. 5. What else do you need, Marianne? Wish I knew your. I don't know if I know your address. I think I just have your P.O. box. Tank might. Or somebody has it to have something delivered, to be able to deliver stuff to you. So. You still have yours? I'm so sorry. And then I think I do 9. 2, 3, 5. So yeah, I was trying to figure out 6, what to do. 7, with the last bit of my vamp from the dragon and the beanie now. And I was like, you know what? I could make him a whole set. And so I was like, I could make him some fingerless gloves because I've made those for them in the past and they actually use them. He hasn't used them much this year, I think, because he doesn't know where they're at, because he doesn't know how to put things away correctly. But I was thinking, I don't mind making him another pair because, you know, he can have several pairs of them. So I think what I'm thinking of doing is, because I'm like, on getting, I might be able to get one glove out of this if I did it all just this. But what I was thinking of doing is doing every other row. And then if I do that, I should be able to get 2 of them out of these, out of this. I do every other row. And then if I have any left, what I might do is make pom-pom to put on top of his beanie. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do every other row and do Marianne's. By the way, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, Marianne has a whole winter set, y'all. A beanie, gloves. Is it a cowl or a scarf? Infinity scarf. I have it. I just can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've got all 3 of your patterns. 3 increase. And I'm considering putting my Wrapped in Blessings blanket out for free. What do y'all think? Or should I do a couple dollars? Because I don't think it's worth an $8 pattern like the blank or the bag. How about everybody stop? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One, 2, 3. And 80 rows done, just like that. You're not doing the strap, you're doing the, oh, you're on the side, the bag thing, the strap that joins the 2 sides together. Oh yeah. That'll be fun. 880 half double crochets. Woo! Go, Rebecca. Okay. And here I am on side 1. But you started on this yesterday too. Excuse me. There's that sneeze finally came. And thank you for all the bless yous. Because I got another one coming. Got the prologue to the main sneeze there. Well, at least you can, yeah, you can get all the attachments done and do the screen on the one side, because all that stuff on the, and then you won't have to worry about all those tails and things once it's all once it's all lined, all those tails will be covered up. I knew it was coming eventually, it just came out of nowhere. There's 6 right there. And then my last increase. How many rounds are these sides? And then 4. Fiber stuck to my face. Yeah, so at least you can do the screen part and get that all attached onto the one side before it's sewn, you know, and then the attachment or the hardware comes. So there's round 4. Technically 5, but it's round 4 on the instructions. Let's see, it has 8 rounds. Yay! I'm halfway done. 104 stitches around on round 8. Oh, 855. I'm not even going to start on the next round because I don't want to get confused. So I'm going to find me a stitch marker. A stitch marker. I got one of Juan's little stitch markers that he had custom made for him. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. JTYA Designs. This right here is what inspired me to buy metal stamping stuff, which I have over there. I just need to get this. I need to get this space more organized and less cluttered. But you know what that means? Less stuff. I got to do less stuff. This one's so cute. I like this one. is one of Kimberly's paper bead stitch markers that she does. I like to buy some every once in a while from her. Come on, camera. There we go. Got a little cross on there. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so I'm going to go upstairs, get school started, and work on this while I get school done, because I don't want to, well, yeah, no, I'm not going to move the blanket over to the table. I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'll take this to the table because it's smaller. I'll carefully carry out my yarn baby with me and get those done. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my pattern in my little sleeve here. So I have it on the page that I'm on, and I'll just flip it around and keep it in here. Because it's thick enough, this stays, it doesn't get too bent. Because this pattern is like 8 pages long, front and back. So yes, I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Let's see, I will be back here on Monday morning, same time, same place. I can't believe it's Friday already. That's crazy. Oh. I'm using the 5mm for the main part of the bag. So if you go and you look through most of her pictures, she has this colored hook, which is, I am pretty sure, yep, is the 5mm. Or no, this is 7mm. Where's the blue one at? I don't have it in here. Where's my 5mm at? Oh, it might be in here. I don't know where my 5mm at. I only have the 5 in here, 5.5 in here. Anyway, the 5mm crochet hook for the clovers is that blue color. Yep, there it is. So it's the same color hook. So I'm guessing that's a clover. And so I'm thinking like you said, and the attachments, I mean, you can't see the pictures, but if you look at all, like the pink part right here is using the same blue hook. And then the attachments, she doesn't show what she's using. The hardware, she's using the same blue hook. I'm guessing she made this part with the hook too, the blue hook. But I'm guessing, or maybe she used this one with the 3 to make it, you know, tight enough. Yeah, I'm guessing she used on the attachments the smaller hook. So everything else, like I think the 3.5 is just for the button and the flowers. So yeah, I think everything is made with the 5mm except for the flowers. Yeah, I think the flowers and the buttons are the only things, just to make them tighter. I don't know if she uses it on the screen. Because when you look at it on here, it looks like you can see space between the stitches. I'm guessing I'm guessing she used the 5 on everything but the flowers and the buttons. I think the 3.5 is on the flower buttons. I was reading my Bible reading this morning, Melissa, and it had Darius's name in it. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the way they pronounced that spelling, that exact spelling, was Darius. I was like, that's Darius. That's what I'm guessing, Rebecca, that she used the 5mm for the majority of the bag, except the flowers and buttons. I think the flowers and buttons were a little bit tighter, and so she used the 3.5. But yeah, that is almost identical, I feel, to that hook. So I know the picture on the screen, yeah, she uses tapestry crochet, so we'll see. Darius? Yeah, the Bible app read it Darius, and I'm like, it's Darius. So anyway, now that that's answered, I'm gonna get off here, and I will see y'all on Monday. I am considering possibly after December. I can't do it this year, this season, but I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet because I feel like I need to go later in the day to get some other people, some of the other people I'm used to having way back in the past. I am considering a Sunday afternoon evening around people that I know. So like maybe between Juan and Mishi, or maybe before, but I don't know, because I have my Zoom with Juan and then his live. So I don't know. Like I said, considering it, probably not going to happen if I had to guess, because I liked my Monday through Friday, like where we were doing it. But I'm just trying to figure out how I can come on later and get some later in the day peeps. I don't know if it's ever happened. We may just stick to the 7:30 to 9 that I do. I can change it using Fiddle Stitch. I don't know what picture I would want to use, to be honest, on there. Because they say it's called a, what is it called? A kuchatamachi? I don't know. I don't know what I would want to put on there. I might have to look up Tamagotchi pictures and see if I can find anything else that inspires me. I don't mind doing what they have for now, but unless I find something else. So anyway, now that I've done all that and said all that, I will see you guys on Monday morning. Same time, same place, right here on my channel, JB's Crochet. And I hope you guys have a great, safe, warm, fun, happy weekend. I will see y'all in Discord and all the places, and yeah, sharing with everything, and I'll keep y'all up to date on my mom's blanket, because y'all, my fingers crossed, I will get that sucker done this weekend. I will get that thing done this weekend. All right, we'll see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend. Remember, you are somebody to somebody, and you are worth it. Smile. Be happy. Don't worry.